welcome to another day of Vlogmas. This is going to be, I guess, I don't know, a hangout with me while I clean my kitchen. My kitchen's dirty as hell from making content, and I'm not gonna be home for 2 days because today it's 1:30 a.m. right now on Tuesday, and later on today I'm going to my boyfriend's house. Hopefully I'll try to get there before Nugget gets out of school so I can surprise him when he gets out of school, because he doesn't know I'm coming over today, because him and I are doing stuff. And also all the pajamas, we got all of those, so that's happening today. So I'm gonna try to make it over there before that. I have a conference call at 10 with one of my mutuals because she wants to talk about like monetization and just like some social media strategy stuff, and I have a couple ideas for her and her content, so that's also a thing. But my house is a fucking mess, and I know that I'm not gonna be home the rest of tonight, and I won't be back until later on tomorrow because I have an exam, my last final for the semester, at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So spend the night over there tonight, Tuesday night, and then going straight to school, and then I'll be home Wednesday after my exam. Does that make sense? There's the logistics. But I need to clean my kitchen. Anyway, so Vlogmas has been, it's an adventure, and like I feel like it's been such a learning process for me, being perfectly honest. And it's interesting because like I have like the content planned out, and like I've been having technical difficulties. It's my fault. I'm new to like the whole like trying to produce every single day thing. Who's emailing me? Trying to produce every single day, so like some of that is genuinely like user error. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing to like produce this much content this close together. So that's a whole thing. But okay. No. Anyway, so yeah, so it's been trial and error, a lot of learning, a lot of figuring stuff out, like just as I go. And it's interesting because like I do feel like I'm learning a lot throughout this process, and like I think also once I'm completely done with school, like finishing up Vlogmas, I'll be able to relax a little bit. And as y'all know, after Vlogmas, like the month of January, I'm kind of like taking a little step back from content. Not completely, but I'm gonna like chill out on content for the month of January because that's my birth month. And my boyfriend been asking me a couple too many questions recently already, so I'm curious to know what is in store for the entire month. And I guess after Christmas, my birthday really kind of starts after Christmas, but the entire month of January is like, that's me right there. Anyway, but yeah, so it's disgusting. I'm sorry if this, I don't know why I have to use this side of my sink. So that's what's going on. That's just how I've been feeling. I'm not man. But yeah, so I've planned out the content is what I was saying. I had planned out the content previously, and I opened the floor to like just see how close I was as far as like what content you guys wanted to see, which is so like I was like, I'm pretty engaged with my audience. I read my comments. Like I know most of the time like what y'all want. Like, you know, it's not a secret. Or it's also not a secret like what type of content does well in general. I was like, let's just see what y'all have to say. And it's interesting because y'all said the exact same thing, that basically the exact same thing. There were a couple things that I kind of anticipated, but I already knew that I wasn't gonna do, like the people being like, oh my god, house tours, car tour. No. Y'all already know my entire thing with that. I understand people do it all the time. That's great for them. I'm not gonna do that. Not me, not I. Call me Young Pie Pie. Royalty free. Call me young jalapenos. Y'all, have y'all seen that TikTok of that guy when they were like, oh, do you like the comments said, do you like jalapenos on your nachos? And bitch, that's not how he read the word jalapenos at all, like whatsoever. And the way that I've been laughing at that video for like 4 days, it hasn't been 4 days, but definitely 2 for sure. Like to the point that I even have my boyfriend laughing at that damn video. So that's that. There's so many more dishes. I don't know why I just dried my hands like I was done, but I'm not. There's so many dirty dishes in this damn house. And it's just me. It's just me. And I need to record some more cleaning content when I get back. But y'all, if you haven't already seen, I did my, look at this damn plate. What is this? Oh, from Beyond Burger. But before this content, you should have seen the Ask an Ex-Stripper video. And I'm almost positive that the comments are going to be turned off on that video simply because I don't even want to open the floor for any more questions about it, because I don't even care. And like, I know people are like, but I want to know. What is on my plate? Get off. There it goes. Okay. And like I said, I'm pretty sure the comments are turned off for that video. I'm almost positive. Just because that video is a once in a lifetime thing in regards to me. Even, but they're just turned off. They're off. So I'm done. I'm over. So, yeah. And then the other thing that's been going on is people have wanted more I guess influencer related content from me. And it's like, I don't have all the answers to being an influencer. I'll say, I want to say so bad that I'm not a professional, but I am. Like, I'm bringing in, you know, solid income at this point for doing this less than a year, have grown a significant following in less than a year of doing this professionally. I am a professional. And I forget that I am a professional at this sometimes. I'm like, wow, people really seek out to me, companies specifically seek out me to do these projects, because most of my brand deals, 99% of my brand deals, they're reaching out to me. I'm not reaching out to companies. I don't really pitch myself, but when they reach out to me, of course, I come with my P's and Q's and come with a media kit, you know, all the stuff, of course. But I don't know, I'm in a weird place of I want to help you and I want to answer questions, but also I can't answer all the questions because I don't know everything. I'm not a social media manager. I figure out my own social media strategy and whatnot. And I do have a friend who is deeper into the social media management portion. So she does kind of, she's not my manager, but she does assist with but we help back and forth with each other because I also help with her strategy type of ordeal. So she does assist with some of the management stuff. She has help with my templates in that sense. Or I'll be oh, you know, I'm talking to boo 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 boo. And I keep telling her that she should just go ahead and work in social media management. I keep telling her this. Work in management, please. So that's that on that. And then the other thing that I'm in the works on as far as my social media stuff goes, I'm just rambling at this point, honestly. These are just thoughts with Aliyah at 2 a.m. That's probably what this video is going to be called. But the other thing I'm in the talks for is possibly getting representation. So getting an agent to some extent. And I've talked to this company before. They're cool. So I'm reading over the contract and fortunately, I have friends for everything. I have a lawyer friend, and so she's not super versed in like the social media world as far as contracts go, but definitely reading over it and kind of interpreting it. And she was like, I need to know like what your goals are as far as this is concerned. And she was like, all contracts are negotiable. She's like, this is just a plain contract, like you can add and take away whatever you want in the contract. And just kind of like talking me through that, because this is, I guess, the most important contract that like I've personally had to deal with thus far. So just reading over that, looking through those things, and just making sure it's something I even want. Because like I don't even know at this point if I'm really ready for management. And I say that, and like when I said that the first time, I wasn't ready for management, or you know, an agency. And now looking at it, bringing in like what I bring in, like at least 4 figures a month, I would like to get to, you know, 5 figures a month. Like my goal by the end of next year is like 10K a month. I think that's, you know, I think that's doable. I think that's doable, you know? So I'd like to get to that point, at least 10K a month. A little bit more, a little bit more. I desire a lot in life. So just being like transparent with myself, and like I think one of my things with creating content and like working on the internet is definitely having boundaries, having expectations for myself before anybody else. And y'all know I'm very adamant about like what I will talk about, what I won't talk about, blah 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 blah, and what parts of my life I will and won't share. So that's just it's a place of like, okay, well, if I do this thing, what do I want out of it? What do I hope to accomplish? Like, what can they add to me at this point that like I can't get to myself? Like, what can they do for me that I can't do for myself? Or who's not pitching to me, or like the list of companies that I want to work with off rip. So I think I'm going to go, once I, like I said, I've read over the contract already. That's my hair. I've read over the contract already, and I've had my friend read over it, and she's like made some notes to me to like send over to the email. She's also been like, you can loop me in the email, like you can CC me in, like, you know, for these conversations. And I'm like, my friends are so supportive. Like, thank y'all so much. And you know, work through that. And with that, I also want to have like, I kind of want to make a list for myself of like companies I want to work with within the next year, because I did that last year and like I have not accomplished all those goals. So I do want to do it. And one of my friends, the same friend who helps me with like some of my social media management side, that same friend, she wants to have an influencer like mood board party. And I have other friends that are influencers, like other mutuals. I have like a model friend, I have like an acting influencer friend, like whatever, traveling influencer friends, all of that, like all of it. Which again, super grateful for. And she wants to host that party, which I thought was cool. And like I do this every couple of months anyway, especially like at the beginning of the quarter, and like it's the end of the year in general, but January also starts at the end of the quarter. It starts at the beginning of my birthday. I know New Year's is a thing, and y'all are gonna hear me be like, my birthday 50 fucking times. It is what it is, because I'm a January baby and I'm a Capricorn with a lot of Aquarius placements, so like God complex on a million. And but at the beginning of every quarter, I try to do that anyway, and like set myself up for goals and just have something to look forward to, like things to whatever aspire for. Like when I set my mind to getting like 200K, I got 200K, and like my goal now is 500K. I'm at 216, almost 217 right now, after the video that I put out earlier today. So that's cool. And that's that. I kind of need to record tonight. I mean, outside of just this video, I need to like record, like sit down and record tonight. And I haven't showered today. I was talking to my boyfriend about it earlier, and he like called me after we had been on FaceTime. He called me later on. He was like, have you actually got up? And I was like, no. And it's not like I haven't done any work. Like, I've still been doing all the like email stuff, and you know, sorry, I've still been doing all the email stuff, like still responding to folks, whatever, you know, but I haven't been in the mood to get dressed today. And I think it's also like I'm exhausted from school. Like, I had to turn in like a final project today, and that project, bitch, that motherfucking project, and it was for that stupid ass class that I was telling y'all about, that damn computer science analysis bull fucking shit. I hate that class. I hate that class. Hate that class, hate that man. Hate that class, hate that man. I don't care. But anyway, so I wasn't in the mood today. Hold on. But yeah, I just wasn't in the mood today to like just get up. I have some branded content that I had to push back, even though it was due today. But like, dog, I couldn't, so I need to record that as well and send that off for review. And I don't know if I've ever said this. I think I've said this in a vlog before. Sorry. I made pasta earlier. But yeah, I think I've said this in a vlog before, but like when you do branded content, you have to send it off. Like, most companies require that you send it to them for approval, and they give like their notes about it. You change. Sometimes I get like, they're like, oh no, you know, can we have blah blah blah. There are other times where it's like, no, it's perfect if you're live right then and there. So it really just depends. It's all across the board as far as that's concerned for me. And so that's the whole thing. But this company, I've worked with them a couple times already, so I'm pretty familiar with like my personal contact. She's super cool, and she has been a huge fan of the content going forward. And I have like a really good repertoire with them, and like they want to keep, you know, working with me, which I absolutely love. And it all started from a video that I posted like voluntarily like over a year ago. So that's cool. I think that's cool, you know, full circle moment. And then another company that you probably recently seen me work with was another company that I posted completely voluntarily, and they reached out to me. Ooh. So that was another kind of full circle moment. Damn, why I got so many dishes? Still washing? Fuck. How? And I didn't even get to the bowls. So yeah. I'll turn those on in the morning before I leave. Hold on, let me grab cleaning supplies. My ass is out. Mind your fucking business. All right, boop. Anyway. I was supposed to get my house cleaned this week, but my cleaning lady, I was supposed to get mine and my boyfriend's house cleaned this week. He can't watch my content right now, it's fine. Anyway, I was supposed to get our homes cleaned this week, and she has car trouble, and I was supposed to get his house done on Monday. Cause I had like told him like that's one of his Christmas presents, is to like start getting his house clean. And I had told him, I was like, hey babe, you have a super important like package coming, you know, they need you to be there to sign for it. I think he already figured out what the fuck it is because he mentioned that he needed a cleaning lady, and he knows that if he mentions something to me, it's over, it's done for, it's done, you know. So I think he already figured out that I got him the cleaning lady, but I need him to continue to pretend like he doesn't know, because he was like, oh, you know, what happened is the holidays, why did they reschedule? And I'm like, he knows. He knows me too well. It's my fault. Oh no. So I don't know why I didn't dump this out before. Need some more flowers. So I think he knows. I'm almost positive that he knows, but he just needs to keep pretending like he doesn't know because no one asked him. But yeah, so she's having car trouble, so she had to reschedule. And I was like, well, shit. That means that I have to clean, like, you know, my house myself, which is not like a huge problem, but also it's an inconvenience. And my house is significantly dirtier consistently because I am recording so much. I am doing so much content. It's a lot of stuff, and I'm at home a lot more. So it's a little inconvenient for me personally. Royalty-free music. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want them to play me because I want to monetize. I want to stay in good standing on YouTube. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. Also, a random thing, I turned 26 in January, and that's okay. There we go. There we have it. I need to wash that. I need to sweep. I feel like I should mop too. But yeah, that was just me talking for 30 minutes while I cleaned my kitchen. I'm so sorry that was probably the most fucking boring thing that you've ever heard in your life, but that's where I am right now. I should probably, it's 2 a.m. I should probably take a shower, or I'll sweep right now, then I'll go to sleep. I'll take a shower in the morning and like do my whole get ready with me thing in the morning so I can be ready for my call with my mutual, and then go ahead and record, edit this video, have it uploading, head over to my boyfriend's house where I can start editing the next video, because the next video should be my birth control video. That works. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna sweep, go to sleep, get up at my normal time, and do what I got the fuck to do, because I have responsibilities. My bad. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. All right, bye y'all.